Hey everyone, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It. I post my Will I Buy It every single Wednesday talking about some new makeup releases and launches, letting you know a little bit about them and then also letting you know if I'm planning to pick them up or pass over them. As always, I have a lot to chat about this week, so why don't we go ahead and get started. I was seeing some tags come in on a new holiday release from Ofra Cosmetics. Last week I talked about everything holiday. I think this week is going to be a mixture. I think I have some holiday and some regular, but I just tried to go off of, instead of separating them like I was doing in the past, regular Will I Buy It's versus holiday Will I Buy It's. We're just gonna kind of go with what I'm being tagged on the most since so many holiday releases are coming out as we get closer to holiday season. But this one is a holiday release from Ofra. It is their Holiday Glow palette. I'm looking at it at the Ulta website. It says it is $49 and it says only at Ulta, so I'll have it linked down below. And let's see, it has an assortment of glowy highlighters, bright blushes, ultra pigmented shadows. The palette was designed to help you achieve any look of this season. Alrighty, so it does have the highlighter in Blissful, which I do own and I love it. The bronzer in Americano, which I actually just got. Haven't tried it yet, just got it. And then it does have blushes, which I don't have any Ofra blushes. And then the rest, it looks like, are eyeshadows, which they come with in a range of colors from like pinks, mauves. There's a black in there. It looks like a gold shimmer maybe. So there's a lot in this palette. You're definitely getting a variety, and for $49, I don't think that's a bad price at all. It definitely gave me a double take when I first saw it. I actually tweeted about it on Twitter. Whenever I see like new releases or something that really catches my eye or something that I think people might want to know about, I generally will post a tweet about it because I want to spread the word, and Twitter to me is just the easiest way to be able to do that. So if you don't follow me on Twitter yet, I'm at by Samantha March and I tweet a lot about new makeup if you're interested. So got my attention, did the double take, I was interested in it, but when I actually broke it down and looked at what was in it, like I said, I have that Blissful highlight, and that's like one of the huge, I'll have the picture in here, but that's, you know, a really nice size highlight. I'm not sure if it's full size, but it definitely looks like it could be. And then the bronzer in Americano, I just got that one. So already, you know, you're removing two items from the palette that I already own. So then we're just looking at blush and eyeshadows. So I'm like, ooh, do I really need that? Like, if that highlight would have been in like Rodeo Drive, I think I would have been more drawn to it because I still want to try that highlight. Or if I hadn't just gotten the bronzer from Ofra, maybe I'd still be more into it. But when you take away the two largest pieces of the palette, I already have those. Doesn't quite make the most sense for me to get. So I am going to pass over it, mostly for the reason being that I have two of the larger shades in there. But for me, I think this is a really good deal. I was very interested in it. I looked pretty hard at it, but it just doesn't make sense for me to purchase it. But I still think it's a good deal. I'll have it linked down below, of course. If anybody's interested in picking it up, do let me know. I've been trying more and more from Ofra this year, and I've been impressed with basically everything. The highlights, the liquid lipsticks are some of my favorites. So I've been very impressed with them, and I do think this one is a good deal. So let us know in the comments if you're planning to pick this one up. So I got another highlight palette here. I was getting a lot of tags on this one, and I was like, thank you. Thank you guys for tagging me, for letting me know that this beauty has arrived. Okay, so also looking at the Ulta website, and it does have the little tag that says only at Ulta. So Urban Decay is also sold at Sephora, so this is telling me it's only going to be at Ulta. It is the Afterglow highlighter palette. It's $34 and you get 4 highlights in there. It says here it has 4 new shades, so these are all new shades of the Urban Decay's cult favorite Afterglow 8-hour powder highlight that look great on any skin tone. It says use them individually or cocktail them to create your custom highlight. The 4 shades in there are Bliss, which is a pale gold with a golden shift, Peroxide, an iridescent pink, NSFW, which is peachy pink, and then Side Piece, which is a golden peach. Yeah, stoked. Stoked right here. This girl is excited for this palette. I saw this one, I saw the tags, I saw the photo, I saw what it was. I was like, yes, it is in my cart at Ulta right now. I am so excited for this. I recently picked up my first Urban Decay Afterglow highlight shade is in Sin. I picked it up for the trying my subscribers' favorite makeup video. I'll have that one linked down below. That highlight was the most requested item that was like the same thing over and over again, because I was asking everybody, what's your favorite, you know, eyeshadow palette? What's your favorite mascara? Like, etc., etc. And there was all these different answers coming in. The highlight that was but just everybody, Sin, 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 Urban Decay Sin. I'm like, what in the heck? Okay, fine, I'll try. Like, whoa. So I tried it and I was like, oh my gosh, I need more of these highlighters. Like, I'm sold. And I think for one highlight, it's like $26, $24, $22. It's like in the 20s for that one highlighter. So to get 4 in a palette for $34, I'm like, yeah, you got me. You got me. You don't need to explain anymore. I'm so excited for it. Pale gold with a golden shift. Yep, iridescent pink. I have some iridescent on today. I do have to have my ring light on because it's dark, so sorry if my lighting is a little bit crazy, but I'm really into the iridescent right now. I have the Chroma Glow palette from Sigma on, and they have a lot of iridescents in there, which I didn't think would be my thing, but I'm actually pretty into them. And then peachy pink I think would be beautiful. The golden peach I think is the only one that I'm like not for sure if it'll look great on me, but I'm excited. I still want to try and see if I can pull it off. So I am stoked for this one. It is available right now. Like I said, it's already in my bag at Ulta, so when I check out, I'm definitely planning on getting this one. I mean, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried the Urban Decay highlights yet, you definitely should. If you're a highlight lover like me, I feel like you have to have tried them. And like I said, to get that one individual is like, I'm pretty sure it's $26. So to get the highlight palette for $34, I think it's a great deal. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm planning on picking it up. What about you? Have you tried any of the Urban Decay highlights yet? What are some of your favorite shades? Are you interested in this highlight palette? It's funny because I typically don't go for highlight palettes. I like face palettes more, especially with like bronzer or blush, contour shades, things like that. So that's how you know like this one really got my attention, that this one really got me stoked that I'm purchasing another highlight palette. But yeah, Urban Decay, you got me. So just last night, I'm filming this on Tuesday, and just last night I started getting especially a lot of Snapchats about this, and I actually was planning on talking about something else, but then especially with the amount of snaps and some of the conversations I was having, I was like, you know what, let's just put in a will I buy it video. So on Jaclyn Hill's Snapchat last night, from the night that I'm filming, she announced that she was doing a collaboration with the Allure Beauty Box. So I actually wasn't even aware that Allure had a beauty box. That's pretty cool to know. But they do a beauty box. I think they send it out every month. Yes, it's a monthly subscription. It's $15 each month. The first month is $10. And then you can get a monthly beauty box, and then they collaborated with Jaclyn Hill for their December beauty box. So she got to pick the items that were to go inside. I've seen like Rachel Loves has done this, but I can't recall off the top of my head which box it is. But I've seen her do that. I want to say like Danny from Coffee Break with Danny. I think I've seen her do some sort of collaboration with subscription boxes. That one I'm not 100% about, but I'm pretty sure Rachel Loves just did one too. So it's kind of an interesting thing. You know, they're not necessarily collabing with a makeup brand, but a subscription box, and they get to put some of their favorite items in there. I think that's a pretty cool idea. So inside the box, Jaclyn did the full unboxing on her Snapchat, and then I'm reading off the Trend Mood 1 Instagram, so I will have her Instagram linked down below. But inside you get a mini Becca Cosmetics and Champagne Pop highlight, which Jaclyn Hill collaborated with Becca a couple years back on Champagne Pop, so it's a little mini size of that one. You also get an Hourglass Cosmetics mini primer, a Morphe brushes blending brush, I think it was the M433 if I remember correctly, the Philosophy Purity face wash, face cleanser, the Oribe Matte Waves texture lotion, a Dior mascara, and then a $20 gift card to Bobble Bar. Again, since it is the monthly subscription, Jaclyn did say on her Snapchat, if you just want to receive the December box, then don't sign up right now because you would still get the November box. But I think she said as of like December 1st, if you signed up, then you would get the December box, and you can just do the one time. You can sign up for just that month and then not do any other months, or you can, you know, do your monthly subscription. But she said that she would kind of like clarify that in the future when it was time, like when the signups were ready for her box, if you didn't want both. So I would stay tuned to her social media because she would let you know all of that information. And that's pretty interesting for either $10 or $15. I mean, you're getting a lot of different goodies in there, which that's pretty exciting. For me though, I'm not gonna get this. I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's fun to see beauty influencers collabing on these type of subscription boxes. I think that's really neat. And like I said, I mean, it gave me awareness that Allure has a beauty box because I didn't know that. So I think that's fun. I think there's a lot of items in there that I don't necessarily need. Like I have a Champagne Pop, I have that Morphe brush. I probably wouldn't use something like the Oribe Waves texturizing lotion. I don't think I would use that. Like Bobble Bar, I don't really wear a lot of jewelry, if you guys can't tell. I don't wear a ton of jewelry, so a jewelry gift card wouldn't make the most sense to me. Wouldn't need a primer. I would like to try that Purity, the Philosophy Purity face wash, but that's really like the only thing in there that really kind of was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. And so I don't think I would need to get a beauty box just for that, you know, when I can just grab it at Ulta. So it just wouldn't make the most sense to me to pick up the box, but I totally get it if you're like, you know, a huge supporter of Jaclyn Hill, or, you know, maybe you already get the Allure Beauty Box. I would love to know if anybody does. You know, then you would have this one coming and that would be pretty exciting. But for me, I wasn't really interested in it, you know? So I'm not gonna get it, but I'd love to know your thoughts and your feedback down below. Do you think it's cool to see, you know, an influencer type of collaboration like this? Are you not interested in it? Are you going to get it for just the 1 month? Are you interested now in the Allure Beauty Box? I would love to know any of your feedback down below, but it just didn't pull me enough to want to purchase it. And then, like I said, just some of the items inside I either have or I wouldn't have a lot of uses for, so it wouldn't make the most sense for me to get. But as always, I would love to get your thoughts in the comments down below. Alrighty, and then the last item I'm going to talk about this week is the one that I was getting the most tags on for a while. Even before we saw the inside, I was getting tags on this one. This is the Kat Von D Metal Crush Palette, the Extreme Highlight Palette. So inside it has 3 different highlights, which is Rose Shock, a metallic pink with lavender pink shimmer, Helix, I'm not sure I'm saying that right, metallic opal with gold and silver shimmer, and Gamma Ray, a metallic peach and gold shimmer. It says can be used wet or dry. It is going to be limited edition. I think this is a holiday release from Kat Von D. It says it will be available this month at Sephora, and then also in some other countries December and February. I don't see a price on it yet, so I'm not 100% what the price is. I know by the time this video goes up, I'll have it listed down below where I link everything, and I also put the prices and what I'm wearing and, you know, all that fun stuff. So I just kind of know right away that I'm not going to be getting it. I mean, like I said, I am planning to pick up the Urban Decay Highlight palette. I just got the Becca face palette. I mean, I just recently bought that Urban Decay single highlight, which was quite pricey as well. I did just receive the Sigma Chroma Glow palette. I mean, I have a lot of highlights and highlight palettes and face palettes happening in my life right now, so it was kind of easy for me to talk myself out of the highlight palette, and for some reason I just wasn't really drawn to it. I feel like maybe these aren't quite my colors, which is interesting for me to say because I didn't think the Sigma Chroma Glow would have been my colors either. I wouldn't have purchased that myself, but I did get it sent to me in PR, and I actually ended up really enjoying it, so I don't know. I guess you never really know until you try something if it is going to look good on your skin, or if you are gonna like the finished result of it. You just never really know. With that being said, I still am not drawn to it enough to purchase it, especially with it being a limited edition item. I'm not drawn to limited edition like some other people are, where they have to have it because they know it's gonna go away. I don't feel that way about limited edition, and I feel like with Kat Von D, like her limited edition is fairly like, it's limited edition, it's not coming back. I know there's a lot of palettes that a lot of people would like for her to bring back, and she still won't do it, so I have a pretty good feeling that that one's not coming back once it's gone. And for me, I don't get the pull that way for limited edition. I'd rather stay away from it and buy something that's going to be around for a long time. So I will just keep playing with my Kat Von D Saint and Sinner eyeshadow palette. Still one of my favorite palettes right now. I'm playing with it so much and I absolutely adore it. I'm going to pass over the Metal Crush highlight palette. It doesn't get me going enough. I'm purchasing another highlight palette, and then I just have enough highlight and face palettes to get me through the rest of my life, plus another 1,000 years. So I'm not going to be getting it, but let us know, are you so excited for this one? I know there are a ton of Kat Von D fans and you get so excited over every release, so let us know what you think about this highlight palette down below. But for me, I'm going to pass over this one. Alright guys, so that is everything for this week's Will I Buy It video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video and hearing all my thoughts on some of these new releases. As always, I hope that you will let me know in the comments down below what you thought of everything that I talked about, what you're planning on getting, what you are passing over, and your thoughts on some of them. And let me know what you want to see featured in next week's Will I Buy It video. Your tags and suggestions always help me out so much when it comes to making these videos. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go. I will be live on my YouTube channel tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. CST if you want to come by for a live chat. Otherwise, I will catch you in Friday's video.